Many of you have asked me over the years about photography portfolios and websites. We all know that having an online portfolio is necessary these days, but what's the best way to do it? There are a number of options out there, and it can be intimidating, especially if you haven't built a website before. I have recommended Squarespace to viewers for years because it's one of the easiest and most customizable ways to build your online presence. It's an all-in-one platform. And because I do like Squarespace so much, I have partnered with them for this video. In fact, they are sponsoring my videos all week. And in this video, I will show you how I built a portfolio site on Squarespace. Before I get started, here's a little bit about Squarespace, and then we'll dive into building my site. First, it's not scary because you are guided through the process. And even if you do get stuck, Squarespace provides 24/7 customer support via live chat and email. And here's something important. If you already have a domain, because I know a lot of you do, you can actually transfer it into Squarespace so that you don't have to deal with multiple vendors. I mean, you want to be focused on your art and your business, not the nuts and bolts of building a website. You can make your site as simple or as robust as you want. You can even have an online store or build a mailing list and send out email campaigns from your site. Now, go get your own free trial of Squarespace at squarespace.com/snapcheck. You will also get 10% off your first purchase of a domain or website, but you've got to use that link. It's also in the description down below. But before you go do that, let me show you how I built a site on Squarespace for my travel and adventure photography. First, we start with deciding on an overall look for the site. I answered a question about what my site was about, and through the magic of Squarespace, they suggested a couple of templates. Now, I started going down the list of other options anyway, and I saw that there were so many that I just scrolled back up and chose one of the two that were suggested to me. No need to overcomplicate things. Something I like here is that I am not taken to a blank template. They've got an example site for me, and when I hover over things, my options pop up. This example gave me ideas on how I could create my own website, and it would have been intimidating to start from scratch. Okay, so now it's time to start filling things in. I hover over the title, click edit, and fill in the blanks. I could add a logo here too, and then I just hit save. I see that Squarespace is showing me several page types here and how I can organize them. For now, I'm looking for a very simple portfolio site with a few galleries, but this example definitely gives me some ideas for how I could go back in later and reorganize things if I so choose. Now, rather than edit these existing pages, I want to add my own. So I hit the plus sign and choose gallery, although I have a bunch of other options. And then I titled it and load in my images. And then I realized that I still need to add a description, so it's super easy to go back in and edit things I've already done. And you'll notice here that you can have a password for individual galleries, which is a must for those of you that want to share galleries of proofs or preview images with your clients. And you know what? If you would be interested in learning more about this option, let me know down in the comments below. I could definitely do an entire video on how you could organize your site to include password protected proofs in like its own special section. Okay, I did that again and again until I had all the pages I wanted. I really like the flexibility here. It's even easy to rearrange the photos. Now I want some sort of home page where people land when they first reach my site. So I add a page and then I have templates to choose from for the layout of the page too. Even within the templates, I can customize, rearrange, or add stuff. Text is completely customizable. I can add links. I don't want a header here though, so I just delete it. And then I set it as my home page. I'm going to go ahead and delete these example pages, but I'm going to keep contact. I like the general look of this, so I will just update it by copying and pasting and editing just so that it is just what I want to show. And then I'm going to add links everywhere that I want to direct people. Now this is pretty much how I want it, at least for a first pass, but let me show you just how customizable Squarespace actually is. Let's go into design and site styles. I can change colors, sizing, text, even down to the page level. And over here, you can choose what happens when a page can't be found. Oh, and did I mention that I can go back in and change the entire template if I want to? This is definitely one of my favorite features because, frankly, I like the overall look of this template that I've chosen, but I'm not sure I love that the photos in the gallery are shown cropped down until I click on them. I may actually want to go back in and find a different template that is similarly simple, but gives me full images in gallery view. A few more things here. For those of you that are interested in selling prints or some sort of merch, there's an entire commerce section. The marketing section might be helpful to you too. You can have pop-ups, build a mailing list, and even send out email campaigns to the email list that you created. And my site is done. I think that the templates on Squarespace, they're beautiful and they're easy to use. I appreciate that it is an all-in-one platform. So if you've been wanting to grow your photography business, maybe make yourself a full website, but you don't really know where to begin, or you just plain don't have time to build something up from scratch, this is my suggestion. Check out Squarespace. Like I said before, head to squarespace.com/snapcheck to start your free trial. And if you use that link, you will also save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. If you do, let me know and send me a link. I would love to check out your site. So thanks a bunch to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and thanks to everyone for watching. I'll talk to you soon.